Back in February 2019, I hit the scene. Volatility trading, live streams on the screen. Day trades, iniquities, highs and lows. Documenting my grind where the money flows from zero to hero. Chasing that dream, financial freedom. Yeah, that's the thing. Sharing my wins, my losses, my plays. Building a community through those trading days. To invest on the rise, from VOLA to now. Futures and props, I'm showing you how. Go VOLA will always get you the best discount. Join the journey, let's make it count. To invest, yeah, that's the name. Trading for free, playing the game. Go VOLA will always get you the best discount. Subscribe and thrive, no need to doubt. Years roll by, I kept it filing. But into 23, I made the switch. Futures calling, prop firms inside. New strategies, trading through the night. From volatility trading to invest bold. Evolving the channel, stories unfold. Live streams and tips for traders like you. Financial freedom, we're breaking through. To invest on the rise, from VOLA to now. Futures and props, I'm showing you how. Go VOLA will always get you the best discount. Join the journey, let's make it count. To invest, that's the name. Trading for freedom, playing the game. Go VOLA will always get you the best discount. Subscribe and thrive, no need to doubt. Through ups and downs, the market's wild ride. I've got the insights right by your side. From equities to futures, the path I've paved. To invest forever, the knowledge you've craved. To invest on the rise, from VOLA to now. Go VOLA will always get you the best discount. Yeah, that's the shout.
Yeah, it's cold VOLA, we flipping the script. NASDAQ futures, yeah, we making it rip. Fresca in hand, chips ruffle, we stream. Live with the squad, chasing that dream. Screens lit up, NASDAQ's calling my name. Day trading with VOLA, I'm changing the game. Cold VOLA's the sauce, I'm scalping with ease. Catching those ticks like a breeze in the trees. Poker chips ruffling, I'm stacking my bread. Straight to fun dig, I pay out to my head. Marbles racing, they rolling down the line like my trades in the zone. Yo, I'm feeling so fine. VOLA's game, yeah, we running the play. Live stream, popping giveaways every Friday. Amazing dad, great trader, I'm the man. Fresca, sipping marble, spinning, got a plan. VOLA's game, I'm trading with style. NASDAQ's my world, I'm going that mile. From the charts to the fam, I'm winning it all. Cold VOLA's the fire, I'm answering the call. Live streams on, yo, the chat's going wild. Dropping VOLA wisdom, got the crowd all riled. Fresca on the desk, keep it cool, keep it crisp. Hit that like and subscribe, join the trading assist. Friday's the vibe, trader fives giving it back. Giveaways flowing like a funded account. Stack from the markets to home, I'm the dad they adore. Great trader by day, yo, I'm setting that scoreless game. Yeah, we running the play. Live stream, popping giveaways every Friday. Amazing dad, great trader, I'm the man. Fresca, sipping marble, spinning, got a plan. VOLA's game, I'm trading with style. NASDAQ's my world, I'm going that mile. From the charts to the fam, I'm winning it all. Cold VOLA's the fire, I'm answering the call. Chips clack loud, marbles racing the flash. Fresca's fizz, popping while I'm stacking that cash. Live stream glow, like and subscribe to the crew. Cold VOLA's the spark, making dreams come true. Funded fast, no delay, I'm claiming my spot. Trader files a fam, yo, we taking that shot. Dad life, trader life, I'm rocking both worlds. Live streams to stage, watch my story unfurl. VOLA's game, yeah, we running the play. Live stream, popping giveaways every Friday. Amazing dad, great trader, I'm the man. Fresca, sipping marble, spinning, got a plan. VOLA's game, I'm trading with style. NASDAQ's my world, I'm going that mile. From the charts to the fam, I'm winning chips ruffling. Bubble fly, I'm the dad. I'm the king. Like and subscribe, yo, I'm doing my thing.
Woke up this morning, charts are green, path to freedom, living the dream. Futures trading, stacking the wins. No more worries, where the struggle begins. Kids laughing loud, future so bright. I'll give them the world, hold them tight, teach them the ropes, life's ups and downs, from trading floors to playground grounds. Oh, the road ahead is golden and wide, financial freedom with my family by
What's going on?
great dad in the making, sharing my fire, lessons of life, lifting them higher. Every state calling, adventures away from coast to coast. We'll celebrate, world's our playground, with love as our guide. Amazing life coming, feel the tide. Feel the tide. One day they'll learn the trader's art, reading the market, playing it smart. But first the journeys, 50 states strong, road trip
Decent little range this morning. Good morning, everybody. Funded, Leah. Still fly with 3 kids. Let's go. Visionary Donovan. How we doing? So what are your thoughts on what the market's going to do today? Well, I was just scrolled out and it looked like we've been trying to go down. We gapped down, we came all the way back up, then we went back down. Now we're going back up. So I don't know. Maybe it's just going to be choppy. Like they're just taking turns. Josh, good morning.
lessons of life, lifting them higher. Every state calling, adventures away from coast to coast. We'll celebrate, world's our playground, with love as our guide. Amazing life coming, feel the tide. Feel the tide.
All right, here's the open.
No looking back, only forward we go. Hearts full of promise, watch the love grow. From humble trades to a sky so blue, this life's amazing. All thanks to you.
Order filled.
Teaching resilience, joy in the chase. Family
Yep. Oh, I'm on the wrong. You guys can't even see this.
Order filled.
road ahead is golden and
I go straight down.
financial freedom with my family by my
Order working filled. Order filled.
lessons of life, lifting them higher. Every state calling, adventures away from coast to coast. We'll celebrate.
Oh, that's dirty. 725.50. There we go.
Order filled.
One. Think of the other one here.
And feel the tide. Yeah, the future's calling.
Order filled.
lost track of time too. Damn, straight back up. They would probably just chop. I feel like the market doesn't know which way it wants to go this morning.
Quiet morning, mind sharpened, red and green like the market's talking. Tiny wins stack, calm in the corner. Patience paid, I'm the sniper, not the runner. Cursor hover.
So I hit mute at some point. Have any of you traded options with futures before? I was thinking about doing something a little silly for content. But I've never done it before. And I couldn't find anything on Robinhood.
Order filled. Order filled.
Trying to go higher here. I know they had, like, I could do it on something else. I did on paper account, TOS. These are high on Schwab, though. What's up, SK? Well, that's what I was thinking about, maybe doing, like the overall market. Like, I could do it on SPY or SPX or something like that. Damn, look at this guy.
Order filled.
Weeble. I was hoping Robinhood had something because I already have everything set up there. I just didn't know if you could do it with futures. Because I was thinking about doing like a like a gambling thing where at the beginning of
Order
the week,
filled.
I pick long or short essentially. And I find a contract that expires at the end of the week for $100 and just pick a direction. And either I do good or I don't. Make it like a little a shorts series. Do it once a week. Bass Real Trader, what's going on? Good morning. Maybe if you, I do
Order
have
filled.
Robinhood Gold. That's what I'm saying. Like I have Robinhood already set up.
Order filled.
Not quite enough there to take a trade on the Apex account, but getting some trades here on the Take Profit Trader account. This is just the eval, by the way. The Apex account is the real one. I'm up 400 on the, well, 393.80 on the Apex account. I'm doing good on that account. We're halfway to payout there. Trader's Nest, good morning. I'm up 980 on my TPT eval. 2 more days of trading to pass. Let's go. Like you just need to flip or? Good morning, Ravi. Hoping for more of a push there.
Order filled.
Dang. A little lag on that fill there. Look for the 800 retest here. Might get another trade here on Apex if we can get a extra push.
Order filled.
You feel the price action kind of dying out there, so jump
Order
in.
filled.
We can't get the bigger push down towards 800. Got the 25 accounts, so I need 1500 to pass, but I should be good. Well, remember, it has to the 50% consistency on the evals.
Order filled.
Oh! Oh! Wish I would have not had an order out there. Holy smokes. Take it, though. Highest is 450. I thought you just said you're... Oh, you're up 980 overall. Got it, got it, got it. All right, coming back up. Wow, look at that. Look, my equity on this account is exactly 3,500 after all commissions, etc. That's pretty crazy. Well, I'm glad we got our trades in early because I don't think we're going to get much moving forward here. This feels like it's slowed down a lot already. Pretty crazy. Sorry, I'm looking up this stuff for that options. I think trading the SPX is going to be very similar to just trading the NQ. Because I can't find anything about trading options on the NQ. Like, is it even possible to trade options on the NQ? I mean, SPX is obviously S&P 500, not the NASDAQ, but let me just Google it. How can I trade options on the NASDAQ? Proof for options, then buying and selling contracts like ETFs. So like QQQ or NDX. Is it NDX one? NDX. I've never even heard of NDX. NASDAQ 100 Index. Okay. Trade NDX options. Let's see what these look like. Expires, what's Friday? 30th? See, now I'd have to look at the chart. Or maybe I just never look at the chart. Maybe I just pick a direction but the thing is I need to have like an idea of where, or I guess it would just be whichever one's $100 exactly. Just pick a direction. Yeah, I think that's what I have to do. Max profit, unlimited, max loss 100. See, I haven't traded options in a while. I don't even know. Needhe, good morning. Oh, you know what? Needhe, you just reminded me of something. You trade the same as futures? NDX is like NQ, and which would be better? What is the QQQ? What is the QQQ? Difference between NASDAQ and QQQ. The beta shares NASDAQ 100. NDQ aims to track performance of the NASDAQ 100. QQQ is a ticker for the Invesco exchange that tracks the NASDAQ 100 index. So QQQ is what I'm looking for, because that's the actual index versus because isn't QQQ better than NDX? I bet you it's costs a lot more. See, maybe I should do all this research and start next week. Because I wanted to do it like right at the open anyway. All right, trade QQQ options expire Friday. Let's see. Oh, holy! There's nothing even for. I'd have to pick something like far out of the money. Geez, to get 637. I mean, it definitely could work. Yeah, these are way different. I think QQQ is the one that I'm looking for. It's like SPX, but for the NQ instead of the SPY. So QQQ is the one that I'm looking for. It's the one that has more volatility. It's more of a gamble per se than NDX. Because NDX, it was like not this expensive for options. Trade Tesla options and be like, Tesla options bought me a Tesla. I mean, you're not fully wrong. Let me see. Tesla. The idea was to take $100 every week and on Monday basically pick long or short and just find $100 option long or short for expiring on Friday and pick it. My question is, hold on. My question is, all right, headed back up here. My question is, what happens if you get to Friday? Do I have to close that out? Because I can't get assigned anything. Like if I just let it expire, I wouldn't, like, I don't know when I would close it out. That's the problem. Like I would have to do it on Friday, but I would have to close it. I can't just let it expire, because if it expires, you don't get paid even if you win, right? Like, man, I haven't traded options in a while, so I don't remember all this stuff. So it would be on me to make sure I can close it out. NDX moves the same as the NASDAQ. Just close it on Thursday. You don't sell, it closes worthless. Right. So, yeah, I wonder how many people do that. Like, imagine you're up like thousands of dollars and you just don't do anything. And it just expires. Well, yeah, I would do it on Friday. I'm just confused because I haven't looked at options in a long time, how they work when they expire. I used to just buy covered calls and cash secured puts. So worst case scenario, I would get assigned or have to sell my shares. Delta will eat the contract. Wasn't that kind of the point? That the last day it becomes... See, I don't know. The only way that would work is if you sell options. Right, because then the theta, it works in reverse. It works for you, not against you. Maybe it would just have to be like a 0 DTE kind of thing. I don't know. I have to do some more research before I just jump into this. I really like the idea. And maybe Tesla is the play, because maybe Tesla is a lot more, it's more of a catchphrase, catch company than just trading the overall market. I feel like that would be a pretty... I need to work out the logistics of how I'm going to do it. I can't do every day. That could get expensive. And I feel like it would just be too whippy. I never had a contract so far in the money that it closed with an amount on it. I don't even know what that means. So you're saying if it expired so far in the money, you would still get paid when it expires? To me, I would think if the contract expires and you don't do anything with it, you would lose it, right? All right, looking for a push up through 850 here. Take a trade in the Take Profit Trader account.
Order working.
Something like that. All right. So you're saying the contracts at the end of the day can close at a certain number when they're expiring, and then like Robinhood or whoever the broker is would just pay you accordingly? I I don't know. This is so. I need to find an option expert. I actually know one. Let me see if he's doing anything right now. I think GDT would know this stuff too, but I don't think he's here. There he is. Yeah, I don't know either. I'm not saying you're wrong, right or wrong. I honestly just don't know. Well, I'm asking him. He's here, so typing it out. Oh, I still got my order out, don't I? I can ask one of the guys in my other Discord trades QQQ and Spy. You could let me ask this guy first, because he trades options every day too. He mainly trades like wheel type stuff. Like he rolls options a lot. He was typing and now he's not typing, so I don't know. I don't know if he's thinking. Oh, there he's typing again. Yeah, I had a feeling that you could tell the price action like really slowed down like 10 minutes ago. Around 10:15 or so, we'll run the 5K crypto account challenge. So are any of you degenerates coming to Florida on Thursday? Is Rob in here? I'm still trying to convince Rob to make the drive, because I know Rob is... It's like a 4-hour drive, I think. He's over by Tampa. The next time I am down in Clearwater or whatever, St. Petersburg area, I'm definitely going to make sure to visit Rob. Cataclysm. What's going on? He's still typing. He's like writing a book for me. Donovan, that was McNasty. It said you would get executed on the contract. So what does that mean? Because when I... Here, let me show you. So when I have QQQ up and I go to options, if I go down to where there's one for, well, let's go buy call. Oh, right, I gotta go to Friday. I was like, why are these don't look like they did. Okay. If I wanted to buy a call, we'll just use this one. It says the max loss is 100. So if I were to get assigned, then this would be more. I can't afford 100 shares. You see, but that's what I'm saying. Hold on, let me. If I were to sell, or yeah, sell a put. No, buy a put. Jeez, look how expensive these are. No, is it hold on, now you guys got selling covered calls and selling puts. Yeah, I want to sell. Right? Man, it's been forever since I've done this. Why won't it let me unclick this? Oh, because I was buying it. Sell. Yeah, here it is. So if I were to sell a put, if I can get assigned these contracts. Oh, never mind. So if I buy, right, if you're in profit, you would buy the shares and then they could continue to go up or they could go down. Okay, that's right. That's how that works. So that's why you would want to close them before they expire. But that's why they don't just go to zero. That's why they don't just go to zero when they expire. Because it's still worth the market price. Well, I know I know what calls and puts are. I'm just trying to figure out like the difference between buying and selling a call and buying and selling a put. But I'm now putting it back together from when I used to trade these. So if I like, let's go back to the 0 DTEs, which are today. Right. So like you could buy this for 100 because in theory, you'd be losing out on like $50 up front. But you'd be banking on the fact that this would go higher throughout the day. So you're paying like a $40 surcharge essentially to get in at this price. But if you get assigned, you'd have to come up with the money to pay for 100 contracts at 626, which is $62,000. That's the problem, right? Which is why you can't let it expire. That's the issue here. It's not that. So if it came to the end of the week, like as you can see these. This contract, if it were to expire right now, is worth $87, which is almost right on par for where the price is. If you add 100 contracts, you'd be at 626. You'd be up about $80. So that spread actually changed because it was like a $40 spread there for a second. So that's essentially what would happen. On the day of, these are going to be about what it would be if you own the shares outright. But to get access, but you're only buying one contract, which is 1/100th of the price. Right? That's the key here. That's why options are scary, right? You're paying for essentially one share, one contract but you're getting access to 100. So that's the danger of options, is they're 100x levered. Okay, it's all coming back to me now. All right, here's what he said. The problem with picking a day of the week is that it could be flat at that time. I would be more flexible with the day of the week. If it's flat, you will not have a decent premium. As far as what happens, I mean, I'd love to make 100 per week on a single pick. Oh, I don't think he understands what I'm saying. The reality is that you would have to have a ticker within the 175, 259 range, or be super good lucky with your stock picking. A lot of people try to do that with the SPY, but are not as successful as they claim, especially lately. Let me go back to the chart real quick and re-explain. All right, coming down here, get a nice big move down towards 800. I might take a stab at this long. This could just V straight down though, so be careful. This is just the eval account. I will not take this on the funded account. You could also roll them every week. Yeah, I have seen that as well. That's what I used to do with the wheel. I used to buy cash secured puts, and if I didn't like the price, I would roll it. You want to know the one that I regret the most? I had a cash secured put on Tesla at 115, and it started to go below 115, so I rolled it down to 100, and it never got to 100. And I told myself if it got to 100, I was going to allow it to assign me. And yeah, I think it went to like 112 or something like that, and then look at what it did after that. I'll never forgive myself. The thing is, I don't think I would have been able to hold on for that entire move anyway to where it's at now, because I would have been selling covered calls, and I'm pretty sure they would have got away from me. So can you roll a buy? Like if you buy a put or buy a call, can you roll that? Is that a thing? All right, I really wanted the 800 to happen on this candle, because now we already retested the EMA, so I'm going to look for a little bit more through 800 now. Audric Castle has a few videos on futures options trading. Is it with Robinhood though? What's up, Papa Now? I still can't believe Papa Now, by the way. Absolutely insane. Comes in and wins that account. Booyah! Brand new. Like, this is my account. My account, boy. All right, I think he's getting on the same page as me now. I think he I don't think he understood the degeneracy of the question at first. All right, straight back to the highs. I blew it on the first trade trying to understand the platform. I'm gutted. No. No, it was another platform? Can't remember. It was Trader's Launch is the one that you won. The 100K from Trader's Launch. I used to do swing trades. I got into AMD and it was really a good move, and talked with my guy. He said I could put it into something and it would keep profits and be risk-free trade. Well, if you take a trade and you're up a certain amount, you can then flip that into a trade where you're only risking a set amount. So he's not wrong, which would be your profits. That's what I was showing you earlier, is that on some of these trades, you can only lose what you put in. Oh, the futures? I thought you won. No, you won the 100K futures account. Oh, the Iron Condors. Yeah, I never got into those, but yeah, you can set them up to where you can only lose a certain amount. So, but you have to have the profit first, which is what he was saying. You take your profit and you basically guarantee either a winning trade or break even. It's kind of like being in a trade and you move your stop to break even, essentially. The person I was really impressed with the last couple weeks is Profit Per Tick. That dude signed up at the beginning of the month and he won 2 Lightning funded accounts. Absolutely insane. Tradeify Select account? No, I have it written down. Yeah, I mean, I can check the DMs. But I just looked because he gave me his email and everything. The 50K Select account, Pushpack one. All right, he said, you can either wait to see if it's assigned or sell right before the close to ensure that it is a cash transaction. I don't run into this very often. Usually it's a leap situation and I have the choice of exercising or selling the contract to cover the assigned covered call. Right, yeah, right. All right, making a move towards the highs. Let's see if we can't get something. Load up everything. Get it ready. All right, moving up. See if we can't push away from 850 here for another candle like that, and I'll be in. Yeah, options are fun. I honestly just didn't have the time to keep doing them because I was doing pretty good. Well, I think I made like 4K, and that was over the course of a year, but it was completely part time. Like I would just look at it every once in a while. Oh yeah, how's gold and everything? Oh my god, it's gone parabolic. What about silver? Oh my god. What is going on with this? Gold and silver have went parabolic. How is this healthy? Guys, this looks like a penny stock. What is going on with gold and silver? This is gold. This is silver. They look like penny stocks that are like meme stocks that are just squeezing. Holy shnikes. All right, I'm going to take a stab at this.
Order filled.
Imagine people that have just been long gold for a long time just because they collect it kind of stuff and like, holy crap. Check out SanDisk. It's a SNDK. What about him? Oh, you're saying it looks just as bad? That is crazy. All right, this is turning into kind of a crap trade. This would be more one I'm okay with just getting out of at this point. 50 would be 100. I'll look to get an ad to try to get out of this.
Order working. Order filled.
We don't like grindy grind. It's just crazy that if you scroll out, the market tried to go lower twice in big fashion at the open, gained it all back, tried to go back down, and now we're just straight up. It's kind of crazy. Did that just miss me? Not quite. Saw it tried. Fortunately, a little fake out. That's never a good sign because they usually ring it back up. When it does this little fake out by like a tick or two, usually they run it back up. So they did try. So there we
Order
go.
filled.
Take another 200 bucks there. Nothing crazy, but not gonna get greedy when it starts to grind like that. Jerry, what's going on? What's the daily giveaways? Is it only for members? Nope. It's right now it's the 5K crypto account, plus you get the chance when we do the cash giveaway as well, which I do need to change that. Let me bring it back up. Oh, it's 175. Goes up $5 every week until somebody beats it. Started at 100. This map has been not very kind to people. One day, guys, if you help me grow, we could be giving away like $100 cash every day. Go like the stream, comment on all my videos, like all my videos. Make sure you use code VOLA. All the things to help support. Trust me, there's nothing I want to do more than give back to you guys. I really do. But I can't just give away money I don't have. No marbles just yet. You know what? Let's do the one right now. We'll do 1025. So at 1025 we'll do an entry. You'll have 1 minute to get in. Why you hate me? Don't want me to win? What? Talking about? I need to take a picture. Hold on. You guys should be. Steve, what's going on? All right, exclamation point marbles, get them in. You got 1 minute. Get them in. Oh, I screwed that up. It doesn't show that it's gold. Ah! Scare me like that. I mean, this is crazy. Gold and silver. All right, assuming it's closed. You didn't hear it?
Order filled.
There you go. All right. Get everybody entered. Entries are closed. Entries are closed. Who's going to be the last one? Jazzby. Jazzby, you'll be the last one. I'm watching the chart for a possible long bounce here. Leia, morning. Hey, look, I said it right. You're proud of me? Give me a cookie. Can I have a cookie? Give me a cookie. Give me a cookie. Actually, don't give me a cookie because I'm getting so close to seeing a 1 again. I'm at 205. So, okay, I'm going to get a little personal here. Sorry. But I haven't pooped in like 3 days. And I'm at like 205, like 205.6 this morning. So, it'd be really cool if I could have like a really nice poop.
Winning.
And I might see a 1. Just saying. I know I'm disgusting. Sorry. I know I'm disgusting. All right, last one was Jas. Let's see. Jas, you are the last one. Let's go. All right, 65. Badass? I know, man. No game confirmation? What are you talking about? If you enter towards the end, sometimes it doesn't give you a confirmation, but you still get in there. Here, let me find you. Ready? Everybody. Oh, I found you. That was quick. I just got lucky and looked right at your name. There you are. Your fish looks a little happy. He looks like the guy from The Water Boy. He's got the eyes pointing out. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go! If somebody wins, somebody beats this track today, it's worth $175. The only thing I can tell you, Mally, is you got to be a little bit quicker. You got to be a little bit quicker. You want to get in before the end, because if you get in before the end, you'll get the confirmation. It doesn't like it when you wait till the very end. Did my camera work this time? Oh, sovereignty. You almost went over the top. Same with Don. My camera work this race has been on point. I haven't done this for this track, I don't think, ever. Following the leader. Oh, pop straight up in the air. Oh, and then it hit you off. Johnny, first one in. Donovan, first one down, though. Off the track. How about a first track? No. Oh. How about a first track rail? Oh. No! No! You made it to the last one! No! No! Oh my God, that was so close! Oh! No! Johnny! We gotta go watch that back. We gotta go watch that back real quick. Oh, we need some instant replay. You made it to the last. Oh, it was rolling. Oh. That was crazy. No way that just happened. Okay, first off, this part. The fact that you were up on the rail and you rolled back in was impressive. Usually that it goes the other way. So you come back in, you hit it perfectly. Let's just hit play for a sec here. I can pause. And then boom, onto the rail. Well, we know you get on the rail. Then you hit that perfectly. You go up. You fall, and you have the speed. And then you get through. I'm trying. Here we go. All right, so you get through. You missed the first one just barely. You're rolling. You go past these guys perfectly. This has to go through the hole. No, you miss it in the front. And this is it. Oh, wait. No, it was the second one that got you. You just missed the second one. I think the third one. No, I don't know, because I think you would have been in between them. It was the second one that got you. I thought it was the third one. Oh. That was it. That was it. That was the winner. All right. Let's try it again. That's frustrating. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, man. It's lagging? Well, I'm sorry to say it's just you, though. Twisting the knife. I'm sorry. I had to go back and see how close you were. The first one of the day, too. Whew. Oh, man. That hurts my head. Ah, my hair is a mess, but that hat, it's a newer hat. I mean, it's the same hat, but it's a newer one. But I'm still stretching it out. I was trying to get it ready for going to Florida. Because I don't want to wear my dirty one that I've sweat in. Oh man, that is a bummer. Zoom in. Oh, oh, no! Both of those look like they should have probably went in. Oh, Leia, you're stuck, and no one's here to save you. I think eventually you would just get lasered. I think this laser comes back here. All right. We'll do at least one more. Oh, man. I don't think we're going to get anywhere close to where we just were. That's the problem. All right, last one. And then at 10:40, we'll do the 5K crypto account giveaway. You guys like it when I zoom in? I mean, I can zoom in as when we get to the end.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Charts moving back towards the highs. Oh yeah, let me see if my Tradeify account is working yet. I have a straight to funded account just chilling. Not being used because it wouldn't let me place a trade. I wish it would stay zoomed in. I have to manually zoom in each time. Oh, oh, oh. Oh no! So close. Steve, our last hope. Into the snow. All right. All right, let me see if I can place an order here. Nope. All right, at 10:40 we'll run the 5K crypto giveaway. Sorry, I messed up. I slacked. I'm going. All right, exclamation point marbles, get them in. All you gotta do is type exclamation point marbles ready, Black. Get them in. You got 1 minute. Exclamation point marbles. It's for a 5K crypto account from Traders Launch. All right, we closed. Lord of. Last one. Josh, did you get in there? I mean, you will. And check one thing. Okay. Let me get this in. I was talking to the guy about the options still, and I think I have it figured out. So we're good there. I just need to figure out which stock I'm going to do it on. I think I'm going to do it on Tesla. I really do think that that's a good idea. It's like the most talked about stock everywhere, and I think it'll get me some views. And I can always change it up, right? It's not like it's going to matter. And essentially do it on anything. What kind of car you have and what's your dream car? Oddly enough, I have a Tesla. My dream car, it used to be an Aston Martin DB9, but then it changed to, which I would never want to buy this car now. What is the, it's a McLaren, but which one is it? The 720S. That's what. The McLaren 720S. It was, the number was in my, I don't know. The more, I don't do very well with the morning. All right, Lord of, you're good. 35. Yeah, I discovered my love for McLaren in F1, and ever since then, I saw the 720S and I was just like, yeah, that's my car. And it has to be that orange, the papaya orange. Oh my god, that orange. It's what so if you've noticed, look at my screen, look at my colors, my logo. It all stems from the Baltimore Orioles, okay? The black and orange, it all stems from the Orioles. But it has leaked into other parts of my life. So like when it came down to like, do I like Aston Martin or do I like McLaren? Well, McLaren is black and orange and it looks freaking sexy. So I end up going that way. That was me like 20 years ago where I was like, you know what? I think I had a 50-50 and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to choose McLaren just because of a color. The Stingray Corvette. Yeah. So I would never buy a McLaren 720. Don't get me wrong. I love my Tesla. Gay? Would I ever buy a Stingray Corvette? Probably not either. I am very much a to B kind of guy now when it comes to cars. I do not see the point. I mean, unless you got FU money, there is no reason to own those types of cars. But you can't tell me. You can't tell me that thing don't look sexy as fuck. Vipers, dude, the Viper. Every once in a while you'll see a Viper out on the road and you're just like, fuck yeah. Like I didn't forget about Vipers, but you don't see them that often anymore. I mean, that's a sexy car, man. I don't care who you are. One day I will drive one of these. It'll probably be in Vegas, but I will drive one at some point in my life. I've never driven one. Same with the Model S Plaid. I've actually never driven in a Model S Plaid either, and I really want to drive in one of those. But I'll never buy one. The Model S Plaid I might, but I will tell you right now, the whole reason I bought Tesla was for the full self-driving. If all these other cars start coming out with like their own self-driving, or if like other companies start to catch up, etc., I don't have a loyalty to Tesla. I love Tesla because I can walk out to a full tank of juice. I call it juice. A full tank of juice every month. I haven't been to a gas station in, I mean, that's a lie because I went and filled my wife's car up once, but I haven't personally went to the gas station in forever. You guys don't understand how much of a convenience that is. It's such a convenience to be able to go out. Oh, I just have the Model Y. I think here, I'll pull up an actual picture instead of just the stock one. It's a 2025. Let's see, Tesla. Let's see if Google Images knows what a Tesla is. Oh, it does. Here's a little side profile. That was when I put the new hubcaps on. I have more pictures than this. Here's my son being goofy at one of the chargers. I mean, I will say, like, when you go on road trips and stuff, you do have to stop at the superchargers and stuff, which is like a gas station, and a lot of them are at gas stations. But you're off, like, to the side. You don't have to worry about anybody else. You just go and you plug it in on the trunk. Let me see if... Damn, it tells me. Oh yeah, I put this on my car too. I did center it, by the way. My neighbor put it on, and that's where he put it on. I did center it over top the dual motor part. I had some pictures of it when. Yeah, I can't. I had some pictures of it when we went to a national park. This is back when I had my GC. But the kids were in the frunk, and I took some pictures. But won't be. Come get me. Dang, that would be. Damn. I would hate to get. How much? 5? When? Well, that's not good. I mean, I'd come back
Like
late
later.
Sunday. Yeah, like
But-
late. No, you did not win, Steve. How long does it take to charge at the superchargers? It depends. It depends on if you're going to, like, where your next destination is, how far you're going, like, how much percentage you want to charge up to. But I would say anywhere between 5 minutes to like 25. Like if you're trying to charge to 100%, which you almost never do, you're not supposed to really charge to 100% anyway. So it's like a scale. So the lower your percentage is when you start charging, the faster it goes, and then it'll like go straight up like this. Here, you know what? Let me. Oh, that's Notepad. So when you're charging, at first, it's gonna. At first, it's gonna look like this. It's gonna go straight up, but then as you get higher, like so around like 40-50%, it's gonna start to do this, and then it just literally gets slower and slower like that. So like, say you're at like 0, this would be like 30, and then this is around like 50. And then from like 50 to like 80 to 100 or wherever, how high you want to go, it goes slower and slower. So what you want to do is as you're traveling, you stop and then you get just enough to go to the next place. So every time when you do charge, it goes faster and faster. All right, let's do this giveaway real quick. Yeah, but good luck. This is for a 5K crypto account from Traders Launch. I mean, we can try. We could try going back up to the school. Where else? Where do you want to go? I think Third Hills is big. In the middle school. Also, well, yeah, I don't know. It is short, for sure. I just don't know if it would be that. I was gonna say that might be more crowded. It's a more populated area where the elementary school is kind of like out of the way. A lot of people don't go down that. Tails, what's going on? We'll figure it out, bud. The chart is at the highs. Going for 900. I'm watching it. Josh? Frogo? Question mark? Josh? Frogo didn't. Oh, Frogo said hello. Hello, Josh. I'll give you a little tap, but he's going to fall in anyway. He does. Josh. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Very anticlimactic. Ask mommy. Josh, congrats. Are you here, Josh? Josh. Joshy Poo. Apparently we're supposed to get more snow this upcoming weekend. On the day, well, the day before and the day of, I'm supposed to come back from Florida. I was saying that would be a real shame if I get stuck in Florida. Is anybody coming? Nobody answered me earlier. Josh! There he is. Congrats, my man. Did you have you won before? No, you haven't won. All right, Josh, I need you to DM me in Discord. Give me your email address that you use to sign into Traders Launch. If you do not have an account with Traders Launch, make an account with Traders Launch and give me that email address, and I'll get you taken care of. The third ball don't count, my man. Sorry. Yeah, they're calling for another 5 inches, apparently. All right, up through 900, I'll be looking for something. I'd like to see 910, but as you can see, these candles are getting smaller and smaller as far as range goes, so not really expecting much. You have to work? Yeah, I mean, a lot of people obviously probably can't come. I was just curious if anyone is coming. I'll give this another 4 minutes. Yeah, the kids are off school again today because of the snow. I know you guys can't see it, but actually really bright coming in through that window. Looks like heaven is out there. But it's just all the white snow being reflected by the sun. What state am I in? I'm in Maryland, but I'll be going down to Florida for Max Options Trading is having an event in Hollywood, Florida, aka like Fort Lauderdale area. I will be attending that. A little bit of a vacation. Slash, the people I want to talk to about taxes are also going to be there, so mainly I get to write this off anyway. I did find out later that some affiliates were offered to go for free. Like the hotel was paid for. They just had to find their way down there, like airfare. That would have been nice. It's like $1,200 for 3 nights at this hotel. It wasn't cheap. He's from Epstein Island. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. All right, let's see if we get a big push down here. If so, I'll look for a possible long entry somewhere around like 50, 55. There's 11 o'clock. Is there news? Something's going on. Monday. No, nothing. Just the algos having a little bit of fun. All right. Let's look at a mock trade for next Monday. I'm gonna start this next Monday. Let's go Tesla. Let's go go to options. Oh, hold on. We need to look at the chart first. All right, so Tesla. So here's my thought process. Pick a stock, which I have a feeling over time, I'm going to do like a thing where I let people pick for me or like vote, like which one we do. Maybe I do a short on like Monday. And then I can do like a full on how it finished video every Friday. And then that way people over the weekend could vote on what they want me to do. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I like that. What do you guys think? All right. Anyways, let's look at the monthly. That looks like trash. Let's just zoom out a little bit more. Year to date. Wait, that's the year to date looks no different. I can't look at the 5-year. All right. We got to go like 3. Well, I guess we can. Well, year to date isn't going to work, right? Because that's only 1 month. So 3 months. I wish there was like a 6 months. We'll do the 1 year. All right. No, we got to do like 1 month because we're looking for short term. Maybe even 1 week. Do 1 week because we're going to do it by week. So right now we're kind of moving down. So my thought process is whatever way the market was currently, or like whatever way the stock was moving, I would bet that it's going to rebound. So like if it's moving down, I would bet that this week it's going to go up, essentially. All right, so we're looking for whatever the up $100 move is. So we would go to trade Tesla options, buy call, go to Friday, which is already on Friday. And then we would look for the one that is $100. So it would be, now that's the other question. Do we try to get it exact every time, like exactly 100, or do we just, I guess a couple bucks ain't gonna matter, right? So it would be this one. So 492.50. And then we would just boom, boom, and there we go. Now I'm curious. Or what did it say the break even was there? Let me hit back. Dang, the current share price is at 438. That's crazy. But you're essentially just banking that it's going to go up, right? It says break-even price is 493.53. That's if you were to hold it. Yeah, I see what we're talking about. The theta is going to get absolutely destroyed throughout the week. So like if we don't make a vast movement, yeah, see that now that I'm thinking about this, this isn't a very good idea. It's going to be very rare that I would win on these. I would need this thing by the end of the week to go from 438, 439 all the way up to 492. That's horrible. That's so bad. Tesla 380? You're saying go the other way? So sell or buy a put. These are, oh, I'm way above it. So yeah, 387. Why does that say? Oh, because I still have the other contract. And look at the delta on these. They're like, the other one was 7%. This one's 6%. So they're basically saying there's a 6% chance of me making any money, but there's a 94% chance of me losing my money. Butterflies? Yeah, I feel like I need to come up with a different plan because the theta is going to absolutely destroy any of these by the time Friday comes. They're too far away. Why would anybody even be looking at these? Like, look at the volume. I mean, there's decent volume on these. Like, who's buying these? Like, I want to make it like a gamble, but I don't want to put myself in a position where I need to do anything super crazy. Like, is there a way for me to trade via options where I basically put in 100 and if it works in my favor, it works in my favor. If not, then I just lose the $100. I mean, is that what I'm essentially doing, or is theta always going to just destroy it? I mean, what if I just bought 100 shares and then just sold them on Friday? I don't think I have enough for that, though. Let's see. Shared 100. Yeah. I mean, I could have did the math myself. I only have 14,000 in this account. And that's kind of why I was saying we got to do options anyway. People that day trade it and get clapped. Well, I know, but I don't want to day trade it. I wanted to make it like a weekly trade. Like a follow along, it'd be kind of fun thing. But to get the ones that would be worthwhile, they're too expensive. Like if I wanted to buy a call at the current price, that's $1,280. I'm not doing that. Not doing that at all. Maybe we just need to find stocks that are closer. Like just out of curiosity, what's the QQQ here? QQQ is like going straight up today. All right, chart's going back up to the highs. All right, QQQ. I mean, look how far away it is. 638. I mean, that's not as far, I guess, right? But how much does the QQQ actually move in any given time? Let's see, 1 month. 607. Yeah, I mean, look at that. In a whole month, it's basically gone straight up, and it only went up $19. But it's saying I would have to buy a call. $12 out in 4 days. Like, no thank you. I don't know. I'll think about it. I got all week to think about it, and we'll start it next Monday. It's a good idea. I just need to figure it out. All right, I'll give the chart one chance to go through the highs here at 900. See if we can't get something. I'm gonna ask Rock. I'm gonna ask Rock, see what he says. What is a way that I could gamble on options in the market each week, risking $100 on Monday with the potential to make a lot if it works, but only lose the 100 if it loses at the end of the week on Friday. I know that's a bit all over the place, but see if it interprets. All right, we're pulling back. We can talk about this more tomorrow. I'm gonna get out of here. Got some stuff to do, and I'm gonna try to snow blow this ice. Let's see if it works. Real quick, it spat out buying far out of the money, which is what we were looking at. Weekly options is a common speculative strategy that fits your criteria. Here's how it works. Instrument: focus on weekly option contracts for highly liquid underlyings like major indices, SPY, Apple, Tesla. These often have expirations every Friday. Entry: on Monday, buy one call option if you're bullish, expecting a big upside move, or one put option if bearish, expecting a downside move. You did it too early. Select an out-of-the-money strike price where the premium costs about $1 per share, totaling $100. This is exactly what I was doing. This caps your maximum loss at the premium 100, yada, yada, yada. Reward potential: if the underlying asset makes a sharp move in your favor by Friday, the option could go in the money and multiply in value due to the leverage, potentially turning 100 into 500, 1,000, or more rare cases, 5x, 10x, yada, yada, yada. However, this is low probability. Most out-of-the-money weeklies expire worthless. You can hold until expiration, auto-exercise if in the money, or sell earlier in the week if it's profitable, but the strategy assumes holding to Friday for the gamble aspect. So it's literally telling me to do exactly what I said to do, which I don't think is a good idea. Yeah, well, you gotta wait till I actually hit the button. Don, you should ask the guys in your Discord what they think would be the best way to do what I'm trying to do. And see what they say. Get back to me in Discord. All right, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, have a good rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Peace.